All right. Welcome to the website review. My name is Matt, and this is
Daniel here.
hey, welcome. This is our weekly website review and audit, and yeah, we're from eMarketed, and the site that we're going to review today is netumo.com. So, just heard about netumo.com this morning on a site called Beta Watch, I believe. It's a site that highlights new startups, so I thought it'd be fun. Daniel and I are actually working on a new SaaS, software as a service product right now, so I thought it'd be good for us to look at another SaaS and
Nice.
maybe get some ideas for our SaaS.
Mhm.
So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, so here we are.
All right.
So yeah, I briefly looked at it just to make sure that it was more than just a simple one pager. But um, so yeah, what are your first impressions, Daniel?
First impressions. I like the background color, kind of wavy,
Mm-hmm.
blues. Uh, I guess it's right away. I'd like to know what the point is of the site.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know whether that's. I guess it's uptime monitoring. Is that it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um,
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, monitor. I mean, it's monitoring is simple and easy. Yeah, maybe if that was like website monitoring or.
Yeah, or uptime monitoring, or just
Mm-hmm.
something like I feel like uptime monitoring should probably be in, maybe the bold, simple, easy, and free. I mean, free is great.
Yeah,
Uh,
and maybe get rid of with Netumo because if I mean nobody's heard of Netumo before.
sure. Yeah,
Not
and the logo's right there
logos
too.
right there. Yeah. And then we do say it again here. So, we could just start with domain tracking and 24/7
Mhm.
web time uptime manager.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, I feel like the button too could maybe be a little brighter, or maybe even white.
Yes.
Like white would have just been grabbed your
Yeah.
eyes a little more than the
Yep.
icons. I don't know. I guess on my laptop, um, I'm seeing these two kind of monitor your domains, monitor to the cloud, and I'm just seeing kind of the top of some kind of graphic. So maybe that
hmm
stuff could be a little further up on the screen. Um,
Yeah, they're kind of
navigation is
running out
clear.
of real estate there in the, above the fold.
Yeah, right.
Um, they're, uh,
So yeah, so maybe even moving that down, so it's just like boom, you get the thing, you get the subline, and then the button, and you don't see these other icons. Because yeah, it's
yeah.
like what is it? Oh, now we get down. Once we scroll down a little, we kind of see more about what it is, and um,
Yeah, so there's a couple like one school of thought is that you have your, top of the fold, above the fold, everything that you want right there and nothing else. And then there's another that like you kind of give a sneak peek at what's underneath so that the person knows that there's more to the site than just the above the fold content. So it seems
mhm.
like that's what they went for here, is just to give a little hint of what's, that there's more content down below that green button.
Yep,
Um,
yeah, that's a good point too. Um, yeah, like the nav is super simple. You've got features, pricing, contact us, register. So yeah, all super important.
yeah, there's an
Um,
interesting. So on hover, it goes white, but then as it's going back, it's gray for a split second, and that gray is not the gray, or at least it looks gray to me, like a
mm,
medium gray. Just
mm,
doesn't seem that readable, and it's only a split second, but it's like a weird styling thing happening.
hmm. Yeah, interesting. I'm not quite seeing it, but are you seeing it on your computer or are
You
you
know
doing it?
what? Now when you're doing it, I'm not seeing it, but there you go. I saw it a little bit on features and pricing, but it
Oh,
seems,
okay.
yeah, yeah, there it's happening just a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So
Huh.
there could be some easing delay happening, from transitioning from the kind of very dark blue to the white, where
Mhm.
it's in some cases the easing seems long and it's leaving it at like a medium gray that's difficult to read on that background.
Okay, got it.
But not
Yeah.
happening every time.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's not happening, right? Or
It's not happening
yeah,
every time. Yeah,
right,
it's in certain. So there, that login button, I can see it. So they see
right.
it goes to gray. So
Mm-hmm.
it's that gray that you're seeing. Yeah, it's like it's such a strange thing. You don't see it every time.
Mm-hmm.
Very weird.
Yeah, I think with the login button too, we've got the start monitoring today, which is, front and center, and then this. I feel like this login button is, yeah. I mean, typically people are used to seeing kind of an underlying link or just I don't know. I feel like that button box or just the line around this for the button is just too big.
And also, why are they doing a pill shape there in for login and just a kind
And a
of a
rounded.
medium radius square button down there? It's like I feel like it'd be better to be consistent.
Yep. Yeah, and then on Hover too, I'm seeing the pricing. So I don't know if I mean that does take you right to the pricing page, but
Yeah,
I don't know if that was their intent.
yeah,
Probably not.
it's like a tooltip, and the other links don't have that, right? If you hover over like features or something, we're not seeing the tooltip up there.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, so that's interesting. Be
Um,
good to be consistent on that.
yeah,
Very
definitely.
low
They've got it
sticking.
on the logo too. Yeah, I don't quite. I guess the U is. I guess it's kind of trying to show like kind of a. I don't know what would you call that a.
What is that? A server? Like the bottom of a server?
No, I was thinking more of like a like a line kind of gosh, I'm doing it with my hand, but I'm not sure. I'm losing my. Like a almost like a gas, like a fuel pump, kind of like up
Yeah, like
to.
flame, like a
Not a.
burner.
No, I was thinking more of like a reader,
Hmm.
like it's showing uptime or within the
Okay.
like it's 100% up or something or yeah, I don't know. It's not
Yeah,
clear.
hard
I
to.
guess that's my point.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not able to. I'm not able to tell either. Yeah, kind of. I'm not sure what it reminds me of.
Yeah. All right, well, let's scroll down. So, I mean, this is pretty clear. We've got reporting, monitoring your domains,
Hmm.
monitoring the cloud, live checks. I don't know if this graphic is kind of the. I'd almost put like a, maybe like a website or I don't know. I just feel like this graphic is a little too. Oh, see this thing right here, Daniel. This is what I was thinking of.
Oh,
This
gauge.
a gauge.
Yeah.
There you go. See, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, got it. Got it. Like a yep. I get you like a needle on a gauge.
Yeah, which I guess I don't know. I mean, depending on how the graphics for the, I mean, all the way up could be maybe not 100%. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus these icons are. I feel like they could do better with the icons. So
With
like
these guys, uh-huh.
yeah, so like the graphic in the middle is very I don't know, like the lines in the graphic in the middle are a totally different style than the lines of the icons that they're
Mm-hmm.
using on the outside. So yeah, I would if I was going with that graphic in the middle, I would probably try to make the graphics on the outside a little bit uh, um, more slick, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they're not using SVGs for the icons, which are much crisper. So
Okay,
a little bit of a graininess on those icons.
got it. Yeah, I'm not catching it on my laptop, but so yeah, next section, we've got a big tagline here. Let's see, not being present online potentially leads to less business. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I got to the site and it wasn't super clear, I don't know. I feel like this doesn't really say much to me as to speak to their product. So yeah, I feel like this could be redone.
Yeah, or like downtime, call it I would call it downtime. Like downtime is bad for your business or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, yep, yeah. Not being present online.
Just a weird way to say it.
Yeah, yeah. Because it's definitely. I mean, as I scroll down, I mean, it's definitely stands out.
Mhm.
Let's read the next one. Today, having an online presence is important for gaining additional business. It is important that your online presence. So yeah, saying online presence again. I mean,
Mhm.
if you're trying to do SEO and rank for that word, it's good to use it. But yeah, it seems like we're mentioning it too much right there.
Right.
It's important that your online presence is safe and secure, but you also need to be notified immediately whenever there's an issue so that action can be taken to resolve the issue and have the website online again. So yeah, I think, definitely too many uses of online. I feel like this could be, simplified to convey the message.
Yep.
So,
got a little video there.
Little video, explainer video. Graphics behind it are okay. I mean, I definitely like explainer videos. We've done some in the past for different products we've launched. So I do think they're helpful. I feel like some kind of a title. I mean, this looks like the video kind of relates to this, but it's almost, as I'm scrolling down, I just see the video here. I'd almost want to see like, product overview or, some kind of title.
Yeah.
Explaining, this is what you're going to see. So yeah, scroll down a little further. We've got some, features, be notified on domain registration expiry. I don't even know if that sounds like that might be, I guess, most people would probably know expiration.
Yeah. And it's like that's probably a European.
European, possibly, yeah. Are your websites hosts available? Availability reports. And then we've got these icons again. So yeah, I feel like this could probably be a little more clear. I mean, this obviously is super simple availability reports. Maybe this for this one, or your website's up, or and monitor your domain expiration dates or something like that. Because I know that's definitely a big one, and we've worked with companies in the past, and I think even ourselves, so we've had domains that have expired without our knowing, and we've, sometimes we've been able to, get them after they've expired, but we've definitely had domains that have been lost and somebody else has picked them up. So that's super important.
Yeah, the one thing that I'm seeing as I'm like going down this site and thinking about the experience of using different uptime monitors over the years is that a lot of times your site may not be down, like somebody can hit the site but nothing comes up. Some of the monitors are just checking that your domain is able to be pinged, and that it's not getting an error when it tries to go to your website. But that doesn't cover going to your website and having some problem on it that potentially brings up like a blank page. And so I've seen that happen a number of times. And so some kind of uptime monitoring that did more than just look at the URL to see if it comes up or not, or whether it returns an error, seems like it would be valuable, because I would like to know not only is my website up, but is it
functioning?
Is it showing what it's supposed to be showing?
Right.
Because for instance, if there's malware that gets if your site gets hacked, your site may be up, but it may not have any of your content on it. And so that kind of monitoring would be nice. So anyway, it may not have anything to do with what these guys are providing, but I just wanted to throw it out there.
Yep. Yeah. No. Definitely. One thing I noticed too, we've got this, protected. We've got the CAPTCHA here, and it's it's consistent throughout scrolling this homepage. So I don't know if that was their intention, but it definitely takes a lot of attention from your content.
If we get down to the bottom and there's a form on the homepage, then that would make sense. Are there any actual forms? Just the email subscribe. Yeah. So in that case, you can add the V3 reCAPTCHA as part of that subscribe form and not have it consistent on the site. You can kind of pick and choose how you implement the reCAPTCHA version 3 on the site, and I feel like having it consistent in the footer or on the right hand side is pretty standard. But in this case, they would really need to adjust their site margins at least the width of that, it looks like a square. I don't know, about maybe about 75 pixels square.
Mm-hmm.
So they would need to pull in their margins on the left and right, probably 75 pixels to accommodate that, so that it's not overlapping the text anywhere.
Oh, the box.
Yeah. So when the box, I don't think you can help when the box is hovered on, but if the margins were in by, let's say, 100 pixels on the left and right, and the text was not all the way over to the the body text,
Mm.
right, the margin's not big enough right now to accommodate. See how it overlaps like the testimonial block.
Oh, it goes under the
Goes
testimonial.
under, yeah. And then is it always under? Let's see.
Yeah, but can't you just have it so it's not showing there like consistent through, even if you're using the capture?
So you can add it to the form itself,
Right.
so
That's
that it's not always on the site, or you can have it like it's shown now, only on pages that include forms.
yeah. Okay. Got it.
I mean, you can technically hide it with CSS completely, so that it's not seen, but I believe that's against Google's terms of service
Okay. Got
for
it.
using it. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. One thing while we're talking about the subscribe to our mailing list, I don't know. If this is my first time to the website, I mean, chances of me subscribing to their mailing list are, are nil. So I would, maybe, yeah, some kind of, I know you're not allowed to, you don't want to mislead people, but maybe offer them download our tools,
Hmm.
tips and tools PDF, or, white paper to learn more about
Sign,
our, yeah.
sign up for
So
a beta, something like that.
yeah, sign up for our beta, give them something. So yeah, I feel like this is,
You're asking
important.
something from them without really
Yeah. What
providing
are
any
you,
value.
yeah, what are you going to give them? Um, let's go up a little to where we left off. Another block here. Get started with the
Hmm.
free tier and start monitoring your site within minutes.
Yeah, that button looks much better than the one above. Like
Yes, yeah.
I would
Start
probably go with
monitoring,
that up at the top.
and we've got the pricing over. Yeah, start monitoring today. Start monitoring today. Yeah, similar, same size, but yeah, I would go with that.
Stands out more.
Much cleaner. Um, as far as the copy here goes, I'd probably just lose the tier. Get started for free and start
Yep.
monitoring your site within minutes.
Yep.
So we'll look at the pricing page in a second. Then we've got their icon used again here
Hmm.
as kind of bullet points.
Yep.
I don't know. What do you think? I don't personally. I don't like that. What do you do? Does
I
it
mean,
bother you?
I'm kind of indifferent to it.
Okay.
I mean, if it were just bullet points, there's no heading for this section, no title for this section, so that's a little weird.
Yeah. Good point.
Um,
Yep. Yeah. They would
and
just. I
if
mean,
it was
this would
just
just
bullet points, seems like it's just floating.
right. And yeah, just a simple title here. Product features.
Yes,
And probably get. I mean, they just added this one to make it
and more.
even and more. But
But wait, there's more.
yeah, I would probably. I mean, if there are more, just put one more here, and then have a link under here to
Hmm.
view more.
Yep.
Um, Next section, our customers 1K and more, happy Netmo, and they're using Netmo in lowercase here. So I don't
Hmm.
know. First time I've seen it in
Yep.
lowercase.
It's a little
So
odd.
yeah, I probably wouldn't put her name here either. I would just, and I wouldn't say 1K. I mean, I know it's a new company since I found it on, a company that features new
Hmm.
companies,
Hmm.
or a site that features new companies. But somebody's here for the first time, found out about it on like Facebook or Instagram or even possibly organic. Um, our customers is fine. Just put, happy users maybe, or I don't know. I would rework this.
Yeah, you could say. I mean, you could probably say thousands of happy Natumo users,
Uh-huh.
um, or if you wanted to put a numerical value on it.
Right.
Um,
So yeah, footer pretty self-explanatory. We've got emails, got the
mhm.
logo again, which is fine.
Yep. Yeah. Strange buttons like that subscribe button down there is
Hmm.
such a different style, and the font is so different than if you compare that to, yeah, it seems like they're using a different font for that subscribe button.
Yeah, yeah.
Or yeah, it looks kind of Flintstone-y to me, that text.
Okay.
Subscribe? Yeah.
Yeah, this whole little area, I mean, like I said, I think this could be title reworked, but yeah, the field itself is kind of small.
Hmm.
Um, so let's go to the next page, which is obviously an important page because they're trying to drive people from the button here. So let's go ahead and
Yeah.
click it.
Yeah, and pricing is always the first place I go on one of these things as well. So,
Yep.
yeah, again, I think they could go with that darker button for try now.
So pricing packages, that's
Hmm.
boom, it's clear what page I'm on, so that's good. Get started with the free. They've got the word tier again, so I would just say get started with the free plan, maybe
Hmm.
plan, or just get started for free and start monitoring your site. We've got to try now. That's a little, um, yeah, I feel like that's too soon to be asking, but let's scroll down a little more to see what's. So choose a package that's right for you. This I feel like could be reworked a little bit, but maybe just packages or plans. Oh well, we've got pricing packages here. The sentence, I don't know, even on my laptop, which is I believe it's 14 inches. I feel like this sentence kind of spans the whole width and
Yep.
could probably be sized down a little
Yeah,
bit.
not written very well, that sentence.
Yeah, various packages tailored for companies and enterprises. Please contact us for any custom requirements with more, any even unlimited sites, and we will make sure that your needs are fulfilled at the best price. Yeah, that could be definitely
Could be
reworked.
said better.
What's that?
Could be said better.
Yeah, yep. Um, so yeah, this I do like the options of when you could
Hmm.
give people the option to toggle, so
Yep.
that's good. Um, yeah, I mean this whole pricing block, I mean it's an art form to get people to kind of how do you highlight things. I feel like just personally, I mean I've seen these over the years, hundreds of them, and I feel like it's a little too busy for me.
A lot of stuff there
A lot
to
of stuff.
compare.
Yeah, I do like that the fact that they have a free option,
Hmm.
um, one domain tracked, one website monitored. This stuff is unlimited. So
Nice.
um, zero SMS notification, email support free. So that's nice that they're doing that for.
Hmm.
We've got the pill buttons, get, then we've got purchase. Um, yeah, I feel like the money sign is, I don't
Hmm.
know.
Yeah, it's in a weird spot on all of them. Like the 0 a year, it's very close to the center, and then the 1, it's way far away, and the 3, it looks like a normal distance for the 3 and 7. So
Right.
yeah, weird on that. I bet there's an extra space there
And after the one here.
in, yeah, like in the text or something. Something's up with that dollar sign.
Yeah. So, yeah, I feel like this could be kind of cleaned up a little and just not have it so
Mm-hmm.
busy, and maybe even have some of this stuff because these things are the same on all plans. So we could have
Right.
that information could be below, and so it's kind of simpler and cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just show this information and this information.
Yep. Yeah, all plans include unlimited email notifications, Slack notifications, Twitter notifications, because that's just
Yep.
taking up space. It would be so much cleaner if it were only 6, 5 or 6 items on each one.
Yeah. Yep. And then we've got the value plan, which is their top plan, and I like that it's a different color. That's
Mm-hmm.
good, and it's got the little ribbon.
Yep.
We've got enterprise. I feel like with this enterprise, I don't know. I feel like it's lacking a little. I would like to see, maybe a little more information on this enterprise, and maybe if they have a couple enterprise clients that are using it that are big brands, they could possibly have that in here as well. We're working with Coca-Cola and blah blah blah, and but it's possibly they're new. They might not have some clients that are
right
names yet. Let's see what happens when you click on Get.
To a register page.
So interesting. We just get the website cookies now, so that's kind of interesting that it's we didn't get that sooner.
Going to a subdomain too, so we're just moved over to app.natumo.com.
Yep.
So yeah, the styling is off on this too, like the header, like the menu, everything is shifted left now, which is a little weird.
Oh yeah, right. And then if we scroll down, we notice our footer is different. We also have this Microsoft Azure logo, so it's probably not supposed to be there.
Yeah, it looks like they're using a different service for the sign up. Let's see here.
So, and yeah, the Google and Facebook sign up kind of here. I don't know. I feel like
yeah, it's weird. It just doesn't feel like. I mean, it feels like you left the site and are somewhere different now.
Yeah,
and the styling is different, and it's just now we got square buttons and.
Oh right, square.
It doesn't feel the same as the site needs to be. It can be a different, a different subdomain, but it just feels like, oh, I've left where I was and now I'm somewhere new. Is this legitimate? Did I just get
right? And then it's
else?
confusing to scroll down a little bit and we see a Microsoft Azure. Like, what is what is this? So yeah, you don't want to confuse your customers, especially when they're signing up. I mean, ever, but let's look at another popular page, features. So I guess this try now is on top of features and the pricing. Let's see if it's on the top of it's all the subpages.
Yeah, it looks like the subpage header includes the page title and try now block.
Yeah. So it'd be interesting. I guess if I was them, I would just monitor that and keep an eye on it and see if, after the first month or two, see if people are actually clicking the try now. And if not, I would just remove it because it definitely does catch your eye. We've got the login, we've got the navigation, and we've got the title, and then we boom, like try now. So if it's not getting any action, I would just. I mean, it'd be much cleaner if your header area stopped with the contact us.
Right.
Let's go back to features. Be notified on domain registration expiry. So yeah, like you said, maybe this is a more of a European term.
I wonder how many. It looks like, are we looking at the features from the homepage? Just the three features the three features they had it on the homepage. Oh, now we got other features.
Yeah, we've got other ones, but yeah, it looks like they've kind of go into those three a little more.
Okay, false positives, times out, log, flood protection.
So yeah, I wonder if this false positives. I wonder if that's kind of what you're thinking about. I haven't heard that before. So is that kind of web engine avoids notifying you of false positives?
Yeah. I don't think that's the same as what I was referring to earlier. I feel like that's if they ping it from somewhere and it doesn't come up, that triggers that triggers an alert, but they're pinging it from other places and it is coming up. I think that you want to avoid sounding an alarm if a lot of sites are on CDNs right now, and it might be coming up. There might be a problem with one of those, but everywhere else it's good. And they could, if they checked on the other ones and found that it was still good, they would not send the original alert, perhaps.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I don't know if like this other, I don't know if I'd use other here. We've got features here. Yeah, I mean, you could probably go from this section and just not have this title. It's just like more
Yeah,
information.
yeah.
So yeah, I guess like overall, I mean, it's definitely a pretty. I mean, overall the design is clean, and I feel like with a few tweaks, you could definitely clean it up and fix these buttons to. I mean, we definitely like the kind of the solid button instead of
Yeah.
the green button with the white outline. Um, this button here. I think one thing I would like to see more of the site would be, um, maybe some more case studies or just, I mean, this is kind of really the only part of the site on the homepage that talks about their customers and maybe even with the names here, like William from, maybe a company name or even possibly, a website that these customers are having monitored. Because yeah, to me, these names, don't really mean much to me or mean anything at all. So yeah, I would like to see maybe a company name or website name. And then maybe some logos of some different companies, just to kind of give you a little more assurance that they're working with other businesses.
So the one thing that I'm not seeing here that would make me one of the things that I would be interested in is what does the interface look like
Oh yeah,
for this
right,
thing? And we didn't watch the video to see, but they're using stock images everywhere for these gears and
right.
computer screens and whatnot. Um, and let's see the video. Are they actually showing what the UI looks like on the service? Because I feel like that's important.
Right,
Um,
yeah, right,
and right now, having gone through the site, I don't have any idea what it looks like,
right. Yep.
or what my options are when I sign up. And so that's a pretty common thing that somebody might be interested in if they're going to sign up with a service.
Yeah, yeah. Good point. It doesn't look like they're.
It's all stock.
Yeah. So yeah, good point. I mean, you've got yeah, it would show. You could do that on the homepage. You could show. I mean, even this could be a picture of the back end.
Yes,
You
right.
know, um, definitely on
That
the
would
features page.
definitely be
Um,
an improvement.
yeah, these little screens here be
Mm-hmm.
notified on. This could be part of their dashboard, or
Mm-hmm.
even like alerts through Slack and the different things that they're show a real message like that's coming out on Twitter
Right.
or an email. So yeah, you could text message you could do that, all those things.
Yeah, so then it makes me wonder, like, does this company already provide this service, or are they just trying to build this site to advertise the service without? I mean, I'm just thinking out loud, but you could easily, somebody could build a site kind of claiming all this stuff and get people to sign up, but um, not actually have a, if you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
without having built it.
Right, yeah, definitely. And I think I mean, I feel like that's definitely I mean, I've heard of companies doing that, and also kind of maybe not like a full-on site, but putting up a landing
Mm-hmm.
page, with a product that's not even built yet, just to
Mm-hmm.
see if there's interest. So, not that this is a super extensive site,
Right.
but yeah, that could certainly be the case here.
Yeah, to get funding or that kind of thing. Like
Mhm.
just put it out there.
Yeah, yeah. This form here, we got get in touch, and this is kind of what you were saying earlier, as far as you want to be consistent throughout your site, and so we've got this
Mm-hmm.
register. Takes you to a different domain, subdomain, but we've got this form here with kind of that's outlined
Mm-hmm.
in different formats than this form on the contact page. So you want to keep your forms consistent.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got no lines around it.
Yeah, this one looks much better.
Yeah, yeah. Although we're using a
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
different
no
format.
consistency with buttons at all.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess in closing, I would just yeah. I mean, I feel like we've kind of touched on all the things that they need to do to, you know, kind of get this up to a level. I mean, we've obviously been using different web services for, you know, a long time. So we've seen sites like this, and we use Uptime Robot, right, Daniel? For
Yeah, that's one of them that we use. Yep.
yeah, so we use Uptime Robot that monitors websites that we host, and yeah, similar service. But actually, we got a few more minutes. Let's check out Uptime Robot, so yeah, boom, we got it. So downtime happens, get notified. 50 monitors checked every 5 minutes, fully free.
Wow, look at that. So this the Natumo was just one, right? One for free.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow, and this is offering 50. Wow.
Yeah. Big difference.
Yeah, and right here on the homepage, comparing this to the other one, they got their trust. You know, their logos right there. It's like up front and center. Very important to build trust immediately.
Yep.
And, yeah.
Yeah, I like this. The start monitoring in 30 seconds too. It shows you that, wow, I can like sign up and get this up and running like quick. You know,
Yep.
like right now. I don't know if I like the little graphic around the button, but actually I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that. But
Yeah,
I mean, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to,
yeah.
you know, the branding from their logo. But yeah, I mean, this service has been around for a long time. We've been using for at least 10 years, I think. Simple yet powerful features. So yeah, I like that. It's very, you know, straight to the point. And again, you look, we've got integrates with, and this, you know, the other company could use this too, because they do integrate with Twitter and Slack, so they could, you know, helps with the trust factor.
Right.
Verifies downtime for multiple locations. Nice. So
yeah, and they're showing what the monitors actually look like in the UI.
So yeah. So super simple site too. We've got the logo at the bottom. Footer's basically pretty simple, but you know, obviously they want to get people to start monitoring right away. That's the goal of the site, is to get you to sign up. So big button again there.
Yeah, the footer text there is not very accessibility compliant.
Oh, because it's the light gray on
well, the titles, the about, monitoring, support, developers, they're using a slightly different color with a border around it, and yeah, it's just not I would say it's probably not ADA compliant.
Yeah, you're probably right. So yeah, they could definitely check out this site for some ideas.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for your time. If you're have a website that you'd like us to review on our Wednesday website review time, please go ahead and submit it at review, or actually, no, I changed it. It's audit.emarketed.com. You can go ahead and submit your site, and we'll review it on our next show.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, thanks for your time.
Thanks.